Hey guys, and welcome to episode 6 of the FIFA 22 Borussia Dortmund Realism career mode. As you can see, we're currently sitting second of the Bundesliga table. At the very start of this episode, we take on Bayern Munich, who's in 6th, only 9 points behind us. And also in the last episode, if you watched it, we faced Barcelona in round of 16, and we went from penalties in a very tense game, a game where we had so many chances but we couldn't score due to ter Stegen just being an incredible goalkeeper. But in this episode we'll find out who we face in the quarterfinals, and maybe we'll have that game in it. So I want to get through quite a few games in this episode, so let's not waste any time and get straight into this game against Bayern Munich. As you can see, this is the lineup we're going to be going with, giving Julian Brandt the cam position. Actually, I'm not going to give him the captaincy, I'm going to hand that over to Gregor Kobel real quickly. And that's the one they're going to go with. They're going to play Hermoso and Roca in the left defence and left centre back position. The Spanish players, obviously Marc Roca, I believe, has made the move to Leeds in real life. I think that happened just before this career mode, because I think I made that transfer happen. They play Musiala in the cam position. Right, there's Ricardo Pereira to play right back. They signed Jonathan Tah. Got Alphonso Davies, obviously. And this is a team we've struggled against at times, but we've also beaten this team. It's going to snow actually, so I'm going to change that because I don't really like playing in the snow. So we'll just change it to spring. So why would it snow in spring? Let's have it be a clear day. Why not? Yeah, let's get into this game against Bayern Munich and hopefully we'll pick up a win so we can get closer to Wolfsburg, currently sits top of the table.
I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal. I just felt so strange. It might well be the same for him today.
Well, that's great defending, but that's almost... Oh, I don't really know what happened just there. Pulisic now. Adeyemi back to Baku. Baku finished that. And our first attack of the game, and we score. Catching him on the counter-attack, a ball over the top to Adeyemi. I was looking for Pulisic, but found Adeyemi. He whips it across to the back stick. And Riddle Baku fires it into the corner of the net. Nothing Manuel Neuer could do about that. You see, it's a great strike on the half volley. Straight past Manuel Neuer. Nothing he can do about this. We're now 1-0 up. Against the goal man now. Got Pedersen. Again, some good defending, just stopping him, but Pedersen gets beaten there. But Sula steps in. This is great defending. Why am I not just clearing it? Just clear it, just clear it, just clear it, just clear it. There we go. Pedersen, that was a horrific touch. That's not what I expect from him. Schlotterbeck now. Let's put in a challenge. Bayern are so dangerous in this career mode. Despite them not being near us in the league, really. They've got such a dangerous team. They should be doing much better. Pulisic, that's a great clearance. Force Adeyemi. Adeyemi now, he's got the pace. On the counter-attack again, can we get another goal? Adeyemi shoots. And that somehow finds its way past Manuel Neuer. And 20 minutes later, we go 2-0 up after our first counter-attack goal. This time Adeyemi gets the goal. Pulisic ain't going to get the assist for that because he cleared it. And it bounced it to the defender, but Adeyemi burst the pace. Being chased down by Pereira. Just blasts it at the near post. And you expect Neuer to save that, really. But Neuer just gets his movement wrong. Goes in with his right hand, but he should have gone with his left. Julian Brandt now gives it to Pulisic. Pulisic now like Arqueta, whips it in. Baku back stick. Again, no one there to meet the cross. Salios Chen puts this 3-0 up just before half time. A bit of a scrappy goal there. With Salios Chen, a player who's stepped up with goals this season, some big goals. This one not on that same level, but it could be a big goal in this game anyway. But it's 3-0 up. You can see here, a header over, he wins the ball, and just before he gets challenged, he blasts it into the far corner. Jonathan Tah thought he was going to go up high, but he went down low. And that's it. So a great 3-0 win. Okay, so that big 3-0 win over Bayern Munich. We're going to come here up against 8th place Leverkusen, which we're going to sim this game and hopefully pick up a win in this one. And we shall get a 3-1 win, nice. With Jude Bellingham scoring twice and Michael Royce getting a goal, with Florian Wirtz getting a late goal for them. Here we come here against Amini Bielefeld, a game not going to sim, because we got a Champions League game after this, and we're going to pick up a 2-1 win with Marius Wolf and Gio Reyna scoring to put us top of the table yet again. Okay, well, after no sim games and game against Bayern Munich, it's time to show you who we have drawn in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and we're about to play the first leg of the quarterfinals up against the team. And we are facing Roma, so we actually got a pretty decent team here, considering Man City and Liverpool drew each other, and they drew in their game. Real Sociedad and Leipzig drew in their game. Bayern Munich faced Sevilla, and we faced Roma. So 2 German sides, 2 Spanish sides, 2 English sides, and 1 Italian left in the competition. So let's see if we can beat said Italian team in this first leg away in Roma Stadium, the Stadio Olimpico, I believe it's called. As you can see, this is the lineup we're going to go with, same as the Bayern Munich game, I believe it was anyway. And as you can see, Roma side, Nicola Zaniolo up front, with Tammy Abraham, the man who's on the verge of joining Juventus in real life, I believe he is. They have Torgan Hazard, a man who was sold to them. And they have a pretty decent side with Cengiz Under, a player that always tends to cause problems for me in this game, as in FIFA. But let's get into this game up against Roma. And 1-0 up. It's just poor defending. It's one of the situations where, and it's Cengiz Under as well. It's always the same. So I mean, like, no one just pressures. Like, the AI just stands there and lets them pass through, and you have to like drag your players out to try to do shit. Evan Phillips, okay. Good work there from Slotterbeck, but obviously it falls back to them. Pedersen now. Plays the ball away. Realism now. If I strike near post, yes he can, and it's a goal. No, we're back level. Just waiting to see the movement of the defenders. Realised the shot at the near post was on, so I took it with Pulisic, and he puts it past Rui Patricio. See here, just cut inside, a couple of step overs, step in, line the shot up, bang. That's how I wanted it originally, but now I saw it was blocked by Smalling, so I went near post. And it's poor from Patricio to let that go in, but we're 1-0 back to 1-1. Here's Slotterbeck, Pulisic, good save, and they've got an injury it looks like. Yeah, they have Torgan Hazard has to go off up against us. Kind of upset to see that, not gonna lie. Him being a former player for us. Kind of wanted to see what he could do against us. But he picks up an injury here, and he has to go off. You'll see how he got injured. Yeah, it was just, that is a rough landing, to be fair, especially when you're up against Niklas Süle. He sort of puts his body weight into you. We get a corner here, and Hazard still on the floor. Interesting. There we go, now he's gone. Michael Royce now, from the corner, Schlotterbeck. We're forced to Bellingham, and a little bit lucky after the unfortunate injury of Hazard. We score to go 2-1 up. And Bellingham gets himself a goal. I feel like he hasn't scored enough. He has scored. He scored goals, but I feel like he didn't score last episode. I'm not too sure. Bellingham the ball forced him. He takes the touch and just blasts it past Rui Patricio. Chest volley. 2-1. They should just hold him back, Pulisic. Bellingham, do you want to react defensively here? Just instead of watching. Süle slides in, and somehow they still score. How has that found its way in? I believe Brian Cristante gets a goal. Gonna bring on Mikko Damsgaard. Yes, it is Cristante. I'm not sure how they scored here. The amount of players we have in the box. See, Süle slides in here to close down the shot, and then heel-to-heel flick, and then somehow, not too sure what Schlotterbeck's doing. sort of runs away from Cristante, and he puts the ball into the back of the net. Pedersen, you should have got that. Sula, okay. What's going on here then? Does someone want to explain what just happened?
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all...
I had the ball even deflect that way. Off Sula. He blocked it with his left. Pedersen, okay, come on. Come on, lads. Pedersen overlapping ball, okay. Needs someone open. Adeyemi. Oh, Adeyemi. Okay, we'll lose the first leg. Let's get into the second one instantly. Okay, I'll just sim this game against Colne before we get to the second leg, and Haller scores a hat-trick and Reina gets a goal. I actually took a risk and simmed it, so I couldn't be bothered to play this game against Roma. Because I feel like we would have beat him in the sim anyway, so I decided to sim it. And Adeyemi and Marco Reus get the goals. Marco Reus gets us a late winner to send us through to the semi-finals, so let's carry on with this episode. Here we come here to a game against Hamburg. We're going to sim with the second team, hopefully pick up a win, continue our good form in the league. And we pick up a 1-1 draw with João Pedro getting a late equaliser for them, and Marius Wolf getting a goal early on for us. And as I stated earlier in this episode, I want to get through quite a lot of games in this one so we can wrap up the season in the next episode or two. So I'm going to sim the semi-final up against Bayern Munich, which is very risky. Obviously it's a DFB Pokal semi-final. But I feel like we have a good chance, so we're going to sim this and hopefully win. And we pick up a 2-0 loss. Well, looks like we're at the Pokal in the semi-final, but let's carry on with the league and see how far we can go in the Champions League. We're going to sim this game up against Gladbach and get into the semi-finals of the Champions League, which we're going to see who we face in a minute. Let's see if we can beat Gladbach here with the second team. We get a 2-2 draw, okay, not too bad. As you can see on the left hand side of your screen, we're going to face Liverpool in the Champions League semi-finals, a team that have obviously won this competition in recent years. They were a pretty good side. They got Tsimikas at left back, sorry, for some reason. Other than that, it's a pretty good lineup, and he'll probably play well against us anyway. We're going to change the kit, so we're in our alternate kit, because I just prefer a little bit of realism not to be in our home kit, as I feel like that should be the way. If you're away, you have to be in your away or alternate kit if they don't clash. Yeah, I think this is the lineup I'm going to go with. And yeah, let's get into this game up against Liverpool and see if we can pick up a big win in this first leg, and depending on what the result is, I'll sim the second leg. I thought for sure I was going to put in that challenge. I'll start back now up against Jota. Jota beats them, lays it off, and that's a great challenge, but they still somehow score. And Liverpool are 1-0 up due to their captain, Jordan Henderson. It's a great challenge from Slotterbeck, but the ball just fell. The amount of players that were ahead of Jordan Henderson, you'll see. That possibly actually is a pen. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I got the ball. That probably should have been a pen, but Sula too slow to react, and Cobble couldn't make the save. Alisson having a curious moment there. Marco Reus lays it off to Bellingham, shoot, and it's blocked by Virgil van Dijk, obviously. Baku. Okay, that's laid off to Reus, but it's a great save from Alisson, somehow saving that. We're going to get some good play here. Reus now to Pedersen. Back to Pulisic, lays it back in. Adeyemi turn, low driven strike, and it's blocked. It's good work from Sula there, but don't know why Bellingham stepped off, and Liverpool go 2-0 up. So I don't know why it switched me from Sula to Bellingham in the first place, and then made me push Bellingham away. Jota puts him 2-0 up here, and so far not so good in this game. That's why I hate playing Liverpool. Royce now. And get away from Henderson. Royce shoots, and it's a goal. Okay, get him, Royce. He's one of the leading top scorers in the league right now. See, it's just a good run. He just gets ahead of everyone, shoots, and it somehow goes in. To be fair, out of all the chances we've had, that's the one that goes in. But we're back with one goal. Let's see if we can get another one. Mikas. Player that I reckon is actually like a pretty good player to use in career mode, but Sadio Ashton from range. Sadio Ashton puts the post, but forced Pulisic. And fortune favours us in this game, in the second half anyway. Sadio Ashton's strike hits the post and falls to the American. It's actually a hard finish from him still. Still a pretty good finish. I had to clear my throat. You see the shot hits the post and it falls, and he's got a tight angle there. Trent next to him. Under pressure, he has to just put that in. And he does well. And we're now level. Alright, now into cover. Shota now making a run in. And Sula, what a challenge. Murray. Sadio Mane. Obviously not a Bayern Munich player in real life. And how is... I put in the challenge, get the ball, but then Salah just turns around and goes, no, I'm going to score actually. I feel like Liverpool are like... Barcelona were like this a few years ago in FIFA. Where like, no matter what you do, you just can't stop them. See, look. Challenge, I get the ball, but it just somehow Salah still scores. And we're now 3-2 down. Sadio Mane now comes forward the ball. Plays in a cross, and of course, Liverpool score again. I just don't like playing this team in this game. Like, it shouldn't no matter what you do. Like, this just happens. Pace, down a wing, ball into the box, and goal.
2 minutes of stoppage time coming up.
Okay, Royce over to Adeyemi. There we go. I don't know why I did the skill shot, but fuck it. Adeyemi scores it. Scores a very nice finish. And late on here we get a goal that keeps us in this tie. Possibly should skip the celebrations and go again, but we're not going to get another chance. I just know it. But Royce makes the run. And he almost gets his leg absolutely snapped by Alisson. In real life, Adeyemi is on the floor, and that's a broken leg there probably. Or is in a lot of pain. But Adeyemi, luckily he isn't, and he gets us a goal. And this crowd are literally dead.
Well, how about this? 4-3.
Oh, we almost had the other chance. It's 4-3. And you know what? Get into the next leg. I want to put it in this episode. We're going to send this game up against Nuremberg here with the second team. I'm going to pick up a 2-1 win with I can't remember how to pronounce his name, but if it's linked with Newcastle in real life. That striker, but Wolf scores and Reina scores. Okay, well, I'm just going to quickly show you the team before we go into the game, because I'm not going to waste much time. Pretty much the same lineup from Liverpool. Instead, Jordan Henderson is not in and Thiago's in. Let's get straight into the same lineup from me, and yeah, let's hopefully get a win here in the semi-final and go for it to the final. And for Royce, Bellingham, now the shot pass. Is it across Adeyemi, and now we're level. We're now level and aggregate. So what does it see? Karim Adeyemi stepping up when we need him to. And if you've done your more game time, he'll probably come on in this game at some point. But this man is just unstoppable right now. Stepped up at the very end of the game and at the very start of this one, pretty much. He puts the ball into the back of the net to make us level and aggregate and away and ahead on a night. Love that. I don't know why I threw that there. Should have just held it for a little bit longer, but it's actually kind of worked out for us. So Adeyemi's through here. Adeyemi, good touch. Adeyemi, you know, I'm not taking any risks. Baku. And it's a night to forget for Liverpool so far here in Dortmund. As we're now 2-0 up on the night and 1-0 up on aggregate, and we're going through. But Liverpool, a team that have done comebacks in the past, we all know that. They seem to be the master of it at times. Well, Adeyemi, good touch there, good run. Addison comes up to pressure Adeyemi. But Baku, good position, squared. He just blasts it in. And that's twice there. Bellingham's made a huge mistake. They get a huge opportunity here. It's an interesting touch, and they strike anyway and score, obviously. Now in real life in that situation, Luis Diaz takes a poor touch. It's miscontrolled. It gets challenged, and the chance is over. Like here, Suda steps up, challenges him. A couple of poor from the near post as well. And we're level on aggregate again. I wanted the pass to go back to Osham, but it went to Royce, and I was caught off guard. Jota, that's great work from Stuybeck. Okay, now this is a moment where Liverpool just run in and play a pass across the box, and it almost worked out for them, so even though I blocked it. Bellingham, Daniel Marlin, shoot! Daniel Marlin! What a way to prove yourself. Sends us through. I don't think they're going to score in the final 10 seconds of this game, but sends us through to the Champions League final, and we complete the impossible. Don't know why it's so framey here, but it is what it is. For bringing him on was a mistake, not going to lie. When I was making the change, I was like, this is not going to work. He's going to miss a big chance later on. We're going to go out, or it's going to be it. But he scores a big chance and sends us through to the final. And referee blew that whistle. And the Sparks Gilliban are back in a Champions League final 10 years later, obviously since it's 2023. 10 years later since their final loss to Bayern Munich. And next episode is going to be a big one. I'm just going to sim this game here at the end of the episode up against Union Berlin. And if we win this game, we could actually win the title. And we win 3-0. Damsgaard, Julian Brandt and Daniel Marlin getting the goals. Okay, that's going to be the end of the episode here. And what an episode we have for the next one. The title comes down to the final game of the season. We face Mainz and Hoffenheim. Let's see who they face. They take on Augsburg. Let's see where they are in the league table. Mainz are 10th and Augsburg are 11th. Two sides, mid-table, 11 points between them. It's like going down are going to be Nuremberg, Freiburg and Bochum, or actually quite a few teams that are in that relegation spot. That relegation battle spot. But I'm just going to show you real quickly what is going to be the Champions League final. And as I mentioned 10 years ago in this point in the Chrome mode, see next year it will be 10 years ago. Bayern Munich, you can see sitting 6th, sorry. Took on Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League final, and Bayern Munich won. And 10 years later, we get history repeating itself, hopefully not for us, but in the final, it's Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund. They took on RB Leipzig and beat them rather comfortably. Meanwhile, we had like a very, very hard fought victory over Liverpool. Same with Roma, same with Barcelona. Bayern sort of have had like a easier route than us, having AC Milan, Sevilla, and then Leipzig. But yeah, next episode will be the league finale, not the season finale. If we win the league title, we don't have a DFB Pokal final because we got knocked out of that by Bayern Munich. But yeah, the Champions League final will end off the episode. And if we win or lose, it might be the end of the series. Because my main goal was to win this title with Dortmund. And if we win it, I might end the series there. With this team we built, 2-season Chrome mode, wrap it up. Obviously Nordi Mikele would be coming in next season. I was planning on making big changes to the side, so I think that's a Bellingham. And Daniel Marlin, and bringing in some like new players. Just to freshen up the squad. Yeah, that'll call this. That'll be the end of the episode here. And yeah, make sure to join us for the next one. Not sure when it's going to be uploaded because I'm recording this on the day I didn't upload. Or because I just didn't have time to upload. And yeah, I'll upload this tomorrow. And if I'm able to upload on Friday, we'll have the season finale. If not, it'll be Sunday or Monday. This season finale will come out. So subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a like, comment, you know, all that good stuff. Check out the playlist linked at the end of the video to see the rest of this career mode. You can catch up on that and see what happened in the first season. And see what's happened in the rest of this season. The highs and the lows of this career mode. You can see the journey from the very start to possibly the very end. So thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.